If they did a parody on Purple Rain.
That's exactly
Dude,
well, that's kind of what it was.
So musical, but it was so great.
Vanity wasn't in. She was supposed to be in Purple Rain, but they got Apollonia.
Well, Apollonia. Look at either you like Vanity or Apollonia.
I like both.
I did Apollonia. I like Apollonia had better juicy titties.
I'm with you on that.
Vanity?
Vanity had little A cups.
I like.
She was pretty though.
She was pretty, but she had little A cups.
Apollonia
Vanity
was not pretty. Yeah.
Sheena Easton had that square Amanda Nunes jaw.
You look really disgusted about it.
No, she was hot though. She was hot, but it was just like she was the like the most bullish of them all.
Who?
Right? Sheila E.
Oh, Sheila E. I like Sheila E.
You said Sheena Easton.
You said Sheila Easton.
You said Sheena Easton. That's
I meant Sheila E.
Yeah, that's all right.
I love Sheila E. and
Sheena Easton was smoking hot.
Yeah.
Sheila E. was hot too, but I hear you on that. She had a, be careful. You don't want to be attacked. You're making fun of people now.
Square jaw.
Yeah,
that was always my problem. That's why I was never on the holy shit, look at Jessica Simpson. I get what's hot. I know she's hot. I'm not saying these girls aren't beyond out of my league hot. I'm saying even if she was like a fucking waitress, that girl would be out of my. I'm just saying square jaw. As a fat guy, but maybe you can't appreciate this because there was a time in your life where you were
smoking hot.
Where you were smoking hot.
Pulling
ass
Bobby
left and
was
right.
sexy.
I know. I remember.
I've said to people before when Bobby first got to New York City and he had the chiseled jawline with the James Dean leather jacket,
pencil thin
all over my
pencil
dorm
thin
room.
mustache.
Yeah, I switched it up. I took it off. I took it on.
Yeah, I met you with it off. I met you with it off.
We talked about that with look.
Yeah.
Remember? Bobby had the look.
And he had the joke, Spider-Man, fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was me, but
that was you.
I'll take it.
Don't.
I don't know that joke. Spider-Man, fuck me.
I remember. Yeah.
I don't know.
Dean Edwards has never said Spider-Man fuck me before in his life. Definitely you.
It was you. It was you. Thank you, Jay.
I did a lot of fucking.
Dean Edwards just cursed for the first time since 1997.
There he is, right there.
There he is. Look at that.
Man, wowie.
Oh, that's a sexy beast, right?
You know the girl taking the photos? I was finger popping her in the next photo.
I know, and I know who it was, and I was so jealous of that when I met her.
Really?
I believe you're right. I believe you. Except I can see both hands.
Look at the one at the end, though. The one at the end.
You see the
one, that one. Look at that.
He's
Dude,
adorable.
I
He's
could,
adorable.
I'll take anybody's chick on that photo.
By the way, I'll take you back further. I remember Bobby with hair sexy.
Well, Bobby with hair sexy was another game.
The curly.
Yeah, he had the dark black curly hair, man. That's what I remember.
That was another game.
When'd you start shaving it, Bobby?
Look at that. And then, by the way, the best picture ever.
Scroll down. Scroll. Go back up. Right there. See that picture right there? It's the second one to the right there. No, the black and white.
Yeah, that's the one.
Adorable.
I was doing some dirty stuff.
That's a lady killer right there.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That used to be the picture. I'd go with Bobby to colleges.
Yeah.
And there'd be 16 chicks standing around the picture.
Seriously.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they love every college I did with Bobby afterwards. Like, can we take you somewhere? Like, they wanted to be. Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
They loved them.
I don't do colleges anymore.
Well, not anymore. Middle schools, you perv piece of shit. We've already talked about it.
County Artwork said what's up, y'all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, age gets to everybody.
How old were you when you started shaving
You're
your
a
head?
baseball prospect.
When I was I did Last Comic Standing.
What
the
season?
second year,
Okay.
I shaved my head because I saw it going, Mike.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be the guy who went from. I knew some stuff was coming up career-wise, so I'm like, if I'm going to be on TV and get a little popular right now, I'd rather get popular with a shaved head and that be me for the next 15 years.
That was Tourgasm era, right?
I don't want to be. I don't want to be the guy that had hair and then lost it.
Gotcha.
Right. Yeah.
You took control of your destiny.
I did, and I ate my way. I ate my way into another fucking character fucking role. I mean, really am a fucking different demographic now. Santa Clauses and cops. That's about all I get. I have a romantic lead. My movie Last Night at Eddie is on YouTube's. I was the romantic lead. You want to talk about hair? Dude, I mean, I have a scene at the end where I go, "I loved you, Allison. I always have."
This is recent.
And we just kissed. This is years ago.
Oh, okay.
Years.
What's it called?
Last Night at Eddie's.
On the YouTubes.
My first
on the
it's on
YouTubes.
YouTube. It was a hit.
We're premium.
It's on
here.
the World
It
Wide
was
Web.
premium here.
There it is, right there. It was a hit. There I am,
Oh,
right
there
there. It was a hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a Cinema Vault.
Go to the
release.
end.
I gotta watch this.
Go to the end, very end. Right.
that you, the hot
back
dog?
a little
Wow.
bit. Go up a little further. There I am, right there.
Oh, there you
Whoa.
Yeah, there I am.
That's
Oh, this is the. There I am.
Fuck
Look at
yes.
Wow. Yo.
You look like you played bass in Rat.
Totally do.
Round and round.
Dude, if I wasn't abused, I would have fucking been a star.
I think that's why you were. You weren't abusing the stardom like other people.
What year is this?
I don't know.
97.
97, dude. 97, I was in Boston. Oh, so that means I didn't come to New York until 99 or 98, I think.
Really?
Yeah. If I filmed that in 97,
like
yeah.
you were there earlier than that.
No, I think
like
I came.
97,
I think I came in 98, and then I moved to LA in 2000 because I booked a pilot. And then I came back after September 11th. Yeah.
I met you when you still lived in L.A., and then you came back shortly after.
Came back shortly after that pilot.
Did you live with a bunch of comics the first when you moved from Boston?
No, I did not. I was in, Dane went first, then Billy went, and then Patrice went. So now I'm back in Boston by myself. I'm doing, that's me right there. I'm filming movies.
Look at that face. Let that
right
happen.
there.
I did.
You went to Fame School.
I did too. Well,
Look at that squint.
Yeah.
when
You know what's coming out of that mouth? Did.
when Patrice, Burt, and Dane and all them and Bob Marley were all doing stand up, I was making movies. I made this movie. I made another movie called Koala Bear Kid, and then I did off Broadway, the BCA in Boston. I did a play called Four Dogs and a Bone, which takes around 5 months to do a play, a rehearsal time, and then to pull it up.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I was
I've been
out
part of an off-Broadway musical.
Yeah.
It did not take that long. But that was probably indicative of how we presented it.
Wow. Did y'all ever put it on? Did y'all ever put it on his feet?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was it was like a 5-day run.
and then it buckled like a new deer.
At the Triad. It was so fun.
Triad.
It was so fun. Y'all try, yeah.
No, that's not off Broadway. That's kind of off Broadway.
I'd say, quite honestly, I think it's only about 5 storefronts in from Broadway.
Actually, yeah, you can't.
more like off
you can't,
Bronx.
Well, you can't do it's not an off Broadway show when there's a ramen place underneath.
Why? What am I going to say? I performed a musical. I performed a musical adjacent to Stand Up New York.
Yeah, I did an actual legit huge theater.
No, I
type of thing. But I came back to comedy. They all left. They were just gone.
Right.
So I was the last one. I took my acting reel, not my comedy reel, because I came to Boston Comedy and did a show for Barry Katz one night on like a Tuesday and bombed. Fucking took a hot one.
Really?
And my friend Aldo Benny he went up on stage with an English accent. Just did his whole set as an English guy.
From Boston?
And Barry loved him.
Hey, buddy.
I was like,
love
I go,
the
but he's not
accent.
fucking English. That's horseshit.
That's fucking
Even
great.
better.
What
So
a
bad.
grift.
So mad. I remember he took us out to eat after, and he was just like, "So can you do the accent through the whole act?" And he was trying to sell it.
And it's funny to. I've been doing comedy now 19 years.
Yeah.
It's like my 19th year I'm in. And it's fun. It's still, I can think of yesterday, all the emotions and feelings of like that, trying to get in. I have an audition to get into this club. Those things. It just feels, I just remember like it was yesterday.
Well,
I still feel, I have to still force myself to not feel the nerves of like, it's like I got to tell STI I got to cancel a spot. I'm going to take my daughter to a Sixers game or something. I got to take a so I got to cancel my spots tonight. And you're just like,
because it was so hard to get in.
Away. Right. Yeah, you're like,
so hard.
She's going to get bitter now and not work me as much.
It just feels like a constant audition.
I drove back to Boston that night, and my life was over. Yeah. Dude, my career. I'm literally going back to Boston to stay in Boston now. Everybody's gone, and then I sent my acting reel to Frosty.
Yeah.
Matt Frost.
That's big.
And Frosty was like, dude, because he was like, you can do this. I'm going to hook you up. And he wanted to go from being an agent to being a manager. So he was like, if you come out here, I will fucking book you.
Right back to agent.
I called up, right, exactly. I called up Burr, who booked a Go pilot. Literally moved to New York, Go pilot, him and Dave.
Molly Ringwald.
Right.
Dude, Carsey Warner.
Yeah.
Back when Carsey Warner was the motherfuckers.
What was it? It was like called Boston something, right?
It was called fuck.
Pizza place?
No, it wasn't the pizza place. That was Ryan Reynolds had
that was 2 Girls and Pizza.
Townies.
Yeah.
No
Fucking
shit.
townies. So Burr's on, and Burr's a good actor, man. And so he had this little shithole up on 97th Street. He lived with Akin, the South African dude. And I remember there was a room, 2 big rooms, like a living room and a dining room, and then a little hallway with a little tiny space, and then another living room, and then a bathroom and a kitchen. And he rented Billy out this little hallway. And he and the first living room. So Billy had a big living room.
You can live in the connective tissue of the home.
But this guy had
Toothbrush in your room.
this guy had to walk through his room to get to his room.
Gross.
So I says, Billy,
Just have a guy wide step over you while you're beating dick try not to move your shoulder while you fucking tug off under a blanket.
Just wake up to a bag hanging over your face.
dude, you're not too far off. So I call Billy. I go, Billy, look, you still have the place in New York. You live in L.A. Let me rent the place. Let me pay for the place in New York. I'll pay most of the rent, and when you come back, I'll hit the coach. And Billy's the shit. And he was like, all right, fuck it, cool. A month later, I moved in.
Wow.
Really?
I literally drove to New York. I lived in a fucking... Dude, the place I lived in Boston was garbage. I had to put like plastic bags around my bed so I would hear the mice.
Oh, what?
Really?
Christine lived like that when she first moved to New York.
Yeah.
Really?
I just didn't have money.
Just lived amidst mice.
Not at Billy's place. Billy's place just had cockroaches like any New York apartment.
It's New York.
Yeah, it's just New York. It didn't have mice or anything. But I remember when I was sleeping there, I moved in.
in Boston.
And this is in New York. When I moved to New York, my place in Boston had mice. It was fucked up. But when I moved here, I remember sleeping in the bed, and I just remember hearing the guy walk by, like his feet, and I just remember them stopping.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
And then going. And I was like, what? The next day I went Home Depot, bought a fucking pole, bought a curtain.
Yeah.
I built a fucking...
Are you watching me?
Yeah, like a ship. I just built a submarine curtain in front of the bed because I was like, dude, this is too creepy. Too creepy.
Did you ever ask him why? Like,
No, I'm not good at confrontation.
Better just buy a curtain.
Can I tell you
Just
something?
give me
Bobby
a
is
curtain.
not. Bobby's a good person to ask about things if you're also not good at confrontation, because he gives you a non-confrontational way to handle things. One of the best pieces of advice ever, I said, a friend of mine I was living with was taking money from me, and simply like going into, I had a big change jug, and you'd empty the change jug. And he would go in and empty the change jug and like, take out quarters and everything to get himself food or whatever it was. And it was a friend, and I was just like, man, I don't know what.
Mike's getting nervous
this
right
fucking
now.
sucked.
You knew about this?
Because I thought I didn't know that.
Fuck.
And I even did things to try to prove to make sure it was happening before I was even going to accuse anything. And I remember talking to Bobby, because Bobby knows both, and I was like, I don't know. He's just down. I get he's down on his luck, but it's just like, I don't know what to say, man. It's fucking weird. I go, how do I have a conversation with him? He goes, don't. He goes, go get a padlock. Put it on the outside of your door. He'll know. And that's just what I did. It's never even. I go, what about when he asked me about the clock? He goes, he won't. He didn't. Of course he's not. He's going to go, oh, I know why that's there. He's not going to ask me about it and have me say something. He
He'll
knows
call you
that-
up. Hey, dude, can I have the key to your padlock? I left something in your room.
I left some change in your jug.
change in your change jug.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to steal change when I was a kid. My uncle had these big
So did
change
I.
things, and I remember when I had this pea coat that I had these big pockets, and my grandmother just got the pockets fixed because I used to rip them and put change in them. So I used to buy my drugs with that money. So I ripped the pockets out again. I filled it with quarters. I'm talking, I think it was $100 in quarters.
You bought drugs with change?
Change.
Wow.
Well, we'd roll it, go
That's
to the bank, and
commitment.
then go buy.
That's wise.
Yeah, so I'm sitting at the corner waiting, mid-summertime with a hot pea coat. I had a fucking pea coat on, fucking anchor buttons and everything. I had the
It's a little
collar up.
boy's pea coat? Anchor buttons?
You imagine some Southie Coke dealer, like 25, 50, 75 a dollar.
No.
25, 50 cents.
So I'm sitting there waiting for the bus. I had all the change in my pocket, and my uncle pulls up. The guy I stole the fucking change from. He goes, "You want to ride?" I go, "No." He goes, get in, you fucking idiot. So I had to grab the change and hold it.
So it would jiggle.
Jiggle.
Just sweaty fucking change.
Dude, I was like a fucking spy. I had to sit so quietly, and every bump I had to hold my pockets.
You had to giggle over the sound.
Yeah. He goes, all right, we're going over a couple of speed bumps here, son of a bitch.
True. I mean,
Wow. When I got sober, I wound up paying him back.
In change?
No, I get
that would have been great if you handed him 4 peacoats.
I realized how
4 peacoats full of quarters.
Right.
Look at that hair, dude. Look at the earrings. Look at the two rings.
Oh, you had the 2 hoops.
That was my
motor.
motorcycle, by the way.
Really?
That was my motorcycle on there, yeah. And my rape whistle. I had a rape whistle. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, looking like that,
Did you hear how? Did you see how his hair fluttered?
Look at that, dude. Look at my hair.
Wow.
Look at my.
Boom!
fucking
Bobby Kelly.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
But now I look like Marlon Brando at the end of his career.
Now you're Captain, what? You're Kurtz? General Kurtz?
What's up, Albany? Somebody said,
Wait. Oh. Dude.
Wow. That's when I.
Oh, shoot.
That's when I come back to town.
Oh,
I left town.
Because you realized you had unfinished business.
Yeah, I had unfinished business. That's Jamie. She's actually a comic.
How long's the movie? Oh shit! Look at the. Now, can I be honest with you, Bobby? The neck on that shirt is hitting Buttafuoco dimensions.
Yeah, listen, I'm not the wardrobe.
Did you come right from Gold's Gym?
Well, I mean, look at me, dude.
One more time.
This is amazing, Bobby.
Oh,
Did
wow, look at that lip. Look at the top lip.
Did you get late on the set at all?
Nah, sometimes no answer is an
What are you worried about the Academy finding out?
Yeah, in the Philippines. That's hilarious.
I'm up for a Filipini award this year.
Yeah, this movie is huge in the Philippines.
what's the name of it again?
It's The Last Night at Eddie's.
The Last Night at Eddie's. I'm gonna watch.
Our fans, by the way, are going to pick through this movie.
Yeah, this movie was fun. They were trying to make, those late '80s, early '90s movies.
Of course,
that was a remake to this, and I played. Look at me, dude.
You're a hell of an actor.
Yeah, I am a good actor.
But I'll need a favor in return.
Did you kiss this guy?
I'm not watching the door again. You see that? You see what just happened?
Bobby, hang on. Pause. This scene does look like a gay couple arguing.
Yeah, it totally does.
Let's all stop for a second and just say, rewind a little bit, and let's just say this is a gay scene right now.
Uh-huh.
This is two guys who are in love with each other.
Yes.
One's the top, one's the bottom. Okay, let's play. Right there.
Okay. Seeing as you blow in town tomorrow, I can forgive you this time. But I'll need a favor in return. Look, I'm not watching the door again. You see that? You see what just happened? I cut you some slack.
That's what he calls fucking from behind, watching the door again.
Come on.
Oh.
I gotta talk to you.
And then you cut to me just taking it in the ass.
Soft face taps. By the way, Christine, let me see the timing.
Oh,
Christine, let me see the timing. If you go, I'm telling you, if you can only stomach getting through 5 minutes of this movie, and you know how to do anything with video, have a field day making whatever gay things you want to do about this.
No, it should, from that part where it goes, I need a favor, it should just cut to a guy in roller skates fucking another guy in roller skates.
Crying the whole time.
The other guy just trying to hold the platter of hot dogs and hamburgers. Dude,
Lunch boys.
Oh,
you
man.
can't make this movie no more, though. Watch this. You can't make that. Look at that. That's just gratuitous TNA.
I love it.
It'll get called out for sure.
And there's so much tit in this movie. I mean, just for no reason.
Naked tit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Thank God we have YouTube Premium.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy lived in New York. He was actually he was really like this, by the way.
What, super into you?
T-shirt.
Oh, by the way, T-shirt, love it. Inside out, you roll it up so you can see what the outside normally looks like. Color, hell yeah.
What was your character's name, Bobby? In the
Dylan.
Dylan.
Why wouldn't it have been?
This is so fucking
Dude, if you go to the end of this movie, if you go to the
Bizarro
very
Drew
end,
Barrymore.
Wait, go back. Wait. A little further. Just right. troupe. She's
a comic.
She's a comic.
Sketch.
More of an sketchy.
Actress.
But she's been in a couple movies too. She's actually doing really well. And of course, me. I'm just.
She's in Last Night at Eddie's 2. Last Night at Eddie's 3. Citizens on Patrol.
Last Night at Eddie Saves Christmas.
Dude, look at that wig.
Last Night at Eddie Saves Christmas.
Stockholm, that's okay. What the hell is that, Allison?
Watch this.
Is that fair?
Why are you doing this? Why are you torturing me?
I don't want to hurt you.
Then don't! Leave me alone! Stop complicating my life!
What do you want me to... Allison, what do you... Allie! What do you want me to say? Huh? 3 years I was gone. I thought about you every day. It's been killing me. I can't talk to you since I've been back. I can't eat right. I don't sleep. Just the thought of you makes me ill.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know
It's
what
a weird
I mean?
line.
Allison?
No!
Ill was a weird
It's a weird
word.
line to say. The thought
She
of you
looks
makes me
like the
ill.
X-Files.
Yeah, but I got to do my
does.
close my eyes inner thought moment. If you go back a little bit, when she says that, my acting choice was this. Ready? Watch this.
Let's go.
Watch this.
Complicating my life!
What do you want me to... Allison, what do you... Allie! What do you want me to say?
Here we go.
Huh? The 3 years I was gone, I thought about you every day. It's been killing me. I can't talk to you since I've been back.
I don't eat right.
I can't eat right. I don't sleep. Just the thought of you makes me ill.
Watch.
You know what I mean, Allison? I don't know what you mean.
Actor's
Why don't you
choice.
tell me, Dylan?
That was beautiful.
Come back.
Wait, here we go. Watch this. Here we go.
Why do you...
Wait, stop right there. Actually, for a second, go back like 2 seconds. I want to say, here's what when I was on Z-Rock, which is the limited acting I've done with any consistency, it is you feel so accomplished, especially early acting when you do something like that. Yeah. When the line is just like, it's like, come on, Dean, we have to get out of here, and you go, come on. Dean, come on.
Yeah, you have the moment.
We got it, dude. We have to get out of here. And you're like, and they go, cut. That was good. And you go, hey, let me do a thing. I did a thing right there. That wasn't in the script. I did a thing. You're so happy with yourself.
You made a choice. You made a choice.
I made a choice. Go,
I made a choice.
Pamela.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna give this to the back of my eyes. The back of my eyes.
back of my eyes.
Watch it. All right, here we go.
I
Ready?
had it up to here with you.
Here comes the
I don't
music.
sleep. Just the thought of you makes me ill.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know what I mean, Allison?
No! I don't know what you mean. Why don't you tell me, Dylan? Why did you come back here?
Why do you...
Yeah, right there. That's what I mean. Why? It wasn't written in the script. Why do you?
Pause.
Why do you?
This is great. Wait, watch this.
great.
Watch this. It gets worse. Or better if
Obviously,
you're.
I came back for you, Allison. I don't want to run from you anymore.
Oh shit! You did a legit. What are you doing? Are you trying to pop a pimple on her cheek?
Watch. Here we go.
You gonna pull a quarter from behind her ear?
Watch this. Watch this shit. Listen to that music, though.
Wow.
Fucking
Public domain rock music.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah!
Such a fucking gay.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
What's he doing? She's making him do something.
He's like, you want me to fuck the furnace, baby?
What do you want?
Huh?
You must Bobby being here on the other end of this brush hole.
Huh? I'll fuck the man.
Wow, this guy showed his nut bar for a fucking YouTube movie?
Yeah. Well, this is supposed to be big, Jay. This is going to be released worldwide.
Well, they got the good fake money.
Here we go. Oh!
See how you like it, you little prick.
What just happened?
I don't know.
You think he boned up on that a little bit when she did it?
I don't know.
You were making out with that chick at Dino's parking lot, and all of a sudden this guy's fucking.
That's weird.
That was